Jesus. Hey, looks like we're live. Let's see how that looks on the big screen. Audio sounds good, but let's see how the video looks. The audio is coming through right now. I don't know. It's like YouTube is so diddly dang slow to actually show me when things pop up on stream. So I end up getting jump scared by my own audio. There we go. I'm alive. Wonderful. Cool, and I had Yuzu set, so I mean, my my totally legitimate Switch. Oh boy, it does not like when I. Oh man, I was testing this off screen, and man, all right. Oh god, oh Jesus, I need to adjust some settings. Golly. I think it's because I'm doing this at way higher bitrate than I probably should be. Let's see. I mean, I could probably drop that down to like 4,000. Jeepers creepers, that was bad. Okay, that's not really good either. it was good for a second. It was like I was hitting 20. Look at Rotom go. Oh, gee. That is, This was running at a pretty consistent 30, before I was recording. And it's kind of struggling to hit 20 right now. I probably should have tested this before I committed to the stream. I mean, this game can lag out pretty hard at the best of times, but, like, this one is just, specifically, I am probably asking way too much of my computer at this point. Yeah, like, I wanted to try with Ryujinx, but it's way worse on Ryujinx for me. For some reason, it might be my graphics card. If I run it with Vulcan, it'll crash if it tries loading. Like, it straight up does not do that. And if I do it with OpenGL, like, the game doesn't run. It just walks. Oh, that's bad. Oh. Oh, there's gotta be a better way. Alright, guys, it's the tech support stream. Okay, that was not the way to do it. Jeepers creepers. Let's try handheld. Okay. Okay, alright, I got it. I got it. Okay, cool. Never mind, I fixed it. We are up to a consistently decent frame rate. It's better, I promise. I don't know, it looked like it was running better when I got onto the world map. Oh. Yeah, the Oculus slide in, like, glorious 19 frames. Oh, I might have to... I should have tested this more. This is not going the way I wanted it to. I don't know, I might pop in a different game. This is, Alright, let's see what I can do here. Pop that on... Okay. How about this? It's the, I can make it look horrible and it doesn't help. What's the point? You figure with this, it should run better. But it doesn't. Okay, that is not the move. Alright, let's see what I can do. Alright, there is a non-zero chance I'm about to just end this and just try something else. The Violet might have to wait until I upgrade my PC like I intend to do. Oh, that's a nice look. Anyone have epilepsy? That's... Oh, great. We've got Epilepsy Mountain over here. Let me not make you guys look at that. Here, look at... Oh, even Miraidon's just like... Oh, Jesus. Alright, let us configure some settings. Let's see, graphics. I can't change that mid. Wonderful. Let's try turning off VSync. No, we're not gonna do that. Alright, apply. Does that help at all? It's hard to tell. Advanced use. I wish I could change this mid-game, and it doesn't appear that I can. That's weird. You can do that in... I think you can do that in... Ryujinx. Yeah, this isn't happening. Okay, shit. Oh, and I tested it beforehand without... Oh, hey, I got off like I wanted to. Excuse me. I tested this beforehand because I wanted to be like, yeah, I could... I've got Rototoed. I forgot about the Titans here. Okay. We are at a consistent... Okay. I keep saying, like, okay. I'm like, yes, I did it. I finally solved the issue, and then it doesn't. Okay. Shit. Oh, that kind of killed all my pace. Oh, I had to really psych myself up for this stream, and this is kind of taking me out of it. Alright. Oh, what have I done? That's not it. Can I... Why does it not let me do it mid-game? That's the thing, it's like my PC's fans aren't even, like, really blowing all that hard. Oh, configure current game. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, crap. Shite, poop, farts even. Especially with how long it takes to boot this up. Turn VSync back on. Yeah, can you use the Chaos Emeralds to get me a better CPU and GPU? I wish, like, I got Violet to play well with Ryujinx, because Ryujinx works better for everything else, but Scarlet and Violet for me. Alright, come on. Accuracy level. Yeah, let's go to accuracy level extreme. Alright, let's see how this works. Okay, now we turn that up to high. How low can I get that? Let's see if I can get this, like, Drakengard 3 level. I do have a capture card, it's just, I don't own Pokemon Violet and the DLC, because that's $90. Alright. What if I drop... Alright, well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to exit Yuzu. So now you won't get to see anything. Alright, let's do some configuration. I'm gonna kill this real quick. Recommend setting accuracy to auto. Yeah, okay. Put OpenGL, experimental NVIDIA. Well, fine. We'll put that there. Oh, hold up. I think that might be it. I think I might have solved this. Can I drop the resolution? I can drop it to half the resolution. Let's try that. What's the worst that'll happen, huh? Alright, advanced.
Alright, let's see how this works. I've got a good feeling about this one. I've also got it running at half resolution now, so this really should be interesting to see. For the real Comic Fire experience here, holy shit, that's already bad. Oh. It's like a 3DS. Oh, this is gonna be great. All right, let's see what let's see what we can hit. I am so excited for this. Maybe half was too much. Jesus Christ, look at the loading thing. Come on, let me into the game. Yes! 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 And it still runs like shit! This is amazing! It still runs bad! This solved nothing! Oh my god. This is friggin' incredible. It runs worse. How does it run worse? How does it run worse? I would love to do the entire... That's an Oinkalone up there, right? Like, you can barely tell. Alright, hold up. Well, I gotta get to a flat area and, like, make a sandwich before we kill this. I don't know, now it's running good. There's a Bramblin, I think. Pretty sure. Alright, no, we gotta get in a battle. Hold up. Come here, Bramblin. Get over here, you son of a bitch. That one doesn't look... Oh, yeah, it does. This is like RuneScape. This is like when you blow up... No, I said like I have a capture card, but I don't own Violet in the DLC. Because that's $90 that I could spend on other things when I've already played Scarlet. We're gonna terrastalize. We're gonna see how like what this looks like. That one doesn't look horrible. I have. This looks like if I blew up like RuneScape, like not even going into resize mode. Oh, not even going into resize mode, and just like taking like the static like 240p and like blasting it onto a 4K monitor. Pour some grenadine in this Diet Coke. That is incredible. Jesus Christ. I'm mostly in awe of how it's running worse than it did at standard resolution. Like, does the emulator have to fight to get to the resolution this low? Let's make a sandwich. How'd you, Miraidon? I can't even tell what button it is to recall Miraidon. I can't tell what button that is. I can't tell what button it is. Is that start? Yeah, okay, it's start. Oh god. Alright, well, let's make a pick. Let's make a sandwich. Sure. Just get some fucking ham and butter. Wait, it's like the it's like that fucking video of like Patrick dancing to Soldier Boy on like a 2007 flip phone. And like it's at like a 1 frame per second. And it's like super bit crushed. Yeah, it's I almost want to just like see that doesn't look horrible. No, this one looks fine. It's boring. I want it to look worse. Why is that like decent? Is that like just like a pre-rendered image? Imagine if you went to, like, Panera, and, like, you got served this sandwich, and it did look exactly this jagged. How would you feel? Like, you try rubbing your eyes, and it looks normal for a second. Oh, God. Alright, hold up. I gotta wash Glimmet. That's a good Glimmet. Here, you're a rock type. Super effective. Oh, God. It's, like, fine when they're up close. Okay, hold up. Let's go to Kitakami real quick. Let's, like, see what the worst thing we can do in Kitakami is. Yeah, this is rapidly not becoming a Scarlet and Violet stream. I almost want to, like, go through, like, all the games I have downloaded and see how they look at this low resolution. Let's just fuck around with, like, resolutions and emulators for a stream. Oh, God. Kitakami already runs kind of poorly. I'm really excited to see with this frame rate and this resolution if we can get this to be like Drakengard 3 levels. It is taking its. Did it crash? It should have loaded by now, right? Oh, God. Oh, God, I think it's soft locked. I think it's soft locked. Okay. Alright, hold up. There's one more thing I want to test. Because, like, there's no reason that me lowering the resolution should have killed the graphics like that. So I have a distinct feeling that I goofed on something else. I thought that helped, but whatever. Can I get this even lower? No. I could try putting it up to 7 times resolution. But I'm afraid that's going to be like a zip bomb for my computer. Alright, we'll try that out, but not with Violet. That's like a zip bomb on the computer. We'll hold off on that. Let me. Oh, I can really fuck this up. What if I like set the bitrate down to like nothing too? What if I just set this down to like 1,000? So like you're like you can like barely see this, right? Like how bad could I fuck this up, right? Could I force the resolution to be like 144p max as well? Okay, here we go. Wait, it's running smoother! Gamers! It's running at a consistent 25 frames! Gamers, I fixed it! Well, you know, fixed really being an operative term here. But... it's, you know... Yeah, if you could, like, run your hand on the screen here and get tetanus. Alright. Let's see... Yeah, it's like that, like, IGN video where someone was like, it was like, yeah, this is what Spider-Man would look like on the Game Boy, and it was, like, just super bit-crushed footage of Spider-Man for the PS4. This is what Pokemon Violet would... It did soft lock before! Look at her! You can't see her face! It's like Metal Gear Solid for the PS1. Her eyes are just like... The one pixel on her eye is just like twitching with emotion. Isn't she beautiful? Let's go look at Pecharunt. Does it run? Oh my god. How does it run in Casaroya? I can't swim yet. Look, guys, it's Pecharunt. I wonder if this still works. Yes! Yes! Come to me, Pecharunt! Don't be shy! I'm like reaching out with my disgusting Hulk fingers. Dude, I got like Cloud Strife. Like, my fingers are just like Cloud Strife's arms. Give me the Pikachu. And what is this, milk? Is this beer? Oh god. Alright, let's like at max speed like dash through the Kitakami wildlands and like see like how bad I can like get. Well no, now that it's Jesus, look at this! Why are the bushes black? What the fuck was that? I love that the sparkles are, like, completely, like, nothing has changed here. Oh my god, I just deleted Tears of the Kingdom, like, off of my hard drive, like, yesterday. Could you imagine going through the Shit, should I re-download Tears of the Kingdom? Should we run through the opening of Tears of the Kingdom like this? Oh look, it's my favorite song in the game. I can't see things. What is that? That's a Poochyena. Oh my god. It's like... But it's running smooth now. Hey, I found a Petalil outbreak. I actually don't know if I could do, Tears of the Kingdom. My PC had a lot of trouble, like, getting that to run at all. I would jump in the water and the emulator would crash, like, every time. This is horrible. Look, it's a Mienfoo. Is that a fucking... No! Jesus Christ. Like, it is like 2 pixels moving. I wonder if I just had the bitrate too high. I wonder if I could... Hey, more Pekka. If I, like, turned it back to regular, I wonder if we could, like, actually, like, do a stream. Alright, shit. What is the fastest way to the crystal pool from here? It has been so long since... You know, Teal Mask is like just a little over a year old now. Shiny hunt like this. You know, like, this is an easier way to shiny hunt Cutiefly than, like, on the actual stream. Because, look, like, Cutiefly is, like, because it only has, like, 2 pixels, the yellow pops more. If something was different with Cutiefly, it would be, like, really easy to tell right now. Right? I think, like, this, like, legitimately might be the life hack to, This would, like, legitimately be the life hack to, like, shiny hunting Cutiefly. James, is this how you see the world? that's fucked up, I'm sorry. Well, you said James Vision, so I assumed you were cool with it. But... Dude, what does this stream look like on 144? Like, I can't, like, I obviously can't tell, because I'm streaming it, but... Yeah, I want to get up to the crystal pool. Oh, I want to look for a Slugma like this. I want to put a Slugma on... Is that thing shiny? Look at it go! But yeah, it's like... Hey, everyone. Dude, this kid is still sick! I forgot about him. This is like... I forgot what I was saying about Teal Mask being a year... Oh, no, it's because, like... You know, when I played through Teal Mask for the first time... If I wanted to get back up to the crystal pool, I could obviously just fly up there, right? Like, warp up there, do the indigo disc, like, permanent hover. What did I hit? What did I just... What is here? What is not rendering? Is this a tree? What am I on? What is not rendering here? Is this a tree? Why did it let me go up it? Why am I allowed to go up whatever this is? It didn't work that time. What the fuck? Oh, is it a gate? Okay, that would make more sense. I am in awe of just like... Did the guy just say plap, plap, plap? Okay. Jesus Christ. Like, I go by and, like, you see that the resolution is bad. Like, I just had a heart attack. Oh my god. You're... Yeah, now I keep thinking, like, is this thing shiny? Natalie, kill this thing. Okay, it's not shiny. It's okay, we're almost at the crystal pool, I think, maybe. I don't even know how I'm gonna get up. I'm not gonna be able to see when we get up there. Is that a... Oh, cricket. Ah! Oh, that's cute. This thing has... This thing is more pixelated than it is when you play a copy of Pokemon Gold. I was gonna say it's got more... Now I legitimately can't tell. James, is this how you've been testing Rose Gold Heart? Oh my god. This is... Oh my god, the white. The white is just like... Oh god. Oh god. The white is like agony on the... dude, the crystal pool is gonna be murder. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I didn't even know Hatanas were here. Uh-oh. Oh, I can swim. I can swim. I can see how bad Casserole... Oh my god, no, I can't get back up! Oh no! Oh no, thank god. You see, they accounted for you not having the high jump by now. What? Dude, the part of the mountain isn't rendering! It's... How the fuck am I supposed to actually beat this game when nothing's rendered? I think I just, like, legitimately just, like, hit invisible wall after invisible wall. This is, like, the BDSP 1.0 experience. This is the 2.0 time capsule. This is, like, the alpha BDSP time capsule experience. Oh my, I'm gonna vomit. What? Look at this hell. Why are these rocks floating? They're just hovering. The peaceful Kitakami Wildlands music playing over this is gonna drive me insane. Like, I actually feel like I'm gonna fucking vomit. Dude, look, why? Look, why is this rock floating? You get it? That there's a, What is that? What the fuck was that? My ride-on just went, like, super critical. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have to, like, fucking rename my ride-on to Chernobyl after this. This is like the fucking Mother Jirachi stream all over again. Can you put Jirachi in Scarlet and Violet? Can I just make Mother Jirachi a reality into here? Slugma! Oh god. We are so close to being done with this hell. Oh fuck, spoink. Oh god, look at my right. Peace out, Gohana. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna... Ride in a circle and turn the camera with it, huh? Wow, look at this. The crystal fucking pool. The big crystals. Alright, here we go. This isn't as bad as I thought it would be. Let's, yeah, get a nice view of that. Oh god. This has been fucking incredible. All of this was worth it. I am so glad that they gave me the option to crater the frame rate. Or, I'm sorry, the resolution. Oh god. Alright, can I fix the frame rate just, like, from right here? Can I... Because, yeah, I think I've done what, I've set out to do. I cannot change the resolution mid-game. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna kill that real quick. I'm gonna fucking vomit. Holy shit. This is the hardest I've laughed in weeks. Okay. Okay. Let's see if everything I've done actually fixed the frame rate, or if it was only running if it was only running that good because I cratered the resolution. Alright. Oh my god, I wish that we were at the point where we could have gone to, like, Area 0. Could you... Okay, here... I'm gonna like, put a different save so we can redo it when the time comes. I want to do the Terrapagos fight like that. Could you imagine, with all, like, the bright lights, with all of the, like, the cutscenes and, like, the crystal dust floating everywhere, Stellar Terra, could you imagine that frame rate against Stellar Terrapagos? I feel like I would actually cut my eyes. Like, I feel like I would, like, my... the jaggedness would go through my eyeballs. Do you have a save file, like, close to Terrapagos? No, I'm gonna save it. I want that to be special. And the frame rates, well, it's not horrible. It's a little jagged. I mean... I don't even really know what I did to fix this, but it looks like the game's just running now. Like, now it's just running. Yeah, like, now it's just like, oh god, I'm a right on, no! Oh god! Let's go! Oh fuck. I couldn't jump in time. Yeah, Undertale. What the fuck is it? Oh, I didn't know there was a Hawk Marrow here. That is level 37. I could not handle that right now. Kitakami. You know what? It's because I keep hitting what should be the jump button, but I changed the button configuration around to fit more with a PS4 controller. Oh, wow, that was fun. Okay, what was that? 36 minutes of just, like, fucking, like, vine saw shit. But, it looks like it's running well now. That's good. Really not sure what I did, but... I guess it worked. So, I guess we can just actually go through the game now. I'll just, you know, collect a bunch of items first. Why is he sitting on a Morpeko? Nose pass with your nose so bright, hand a mouse, Turkish delight. Okay. Okay. Hey, my Terror Orb. Forgot that was a thing that could happen. Of course, you know, like, the graphics are clearly fucked. Is the resolution still bad? I set it back. Okay, hold up. Oh, it's the bit rate. Okay. Forgot about that. Wondered why things were running so... Well, I forgot I changed the bit rate. Okay, okay. Forgot that was a thing that I had to worry about. I was like, wow, why is it running so good? Nope. It's something... Whoa, that's bad. I actually don't know what to put this at, then. I think 4,000 should work. Let's take a look at how that goes. Alright, I've moved. Let's see how that looks on stream. It's better. It's not horrible. Alright, like, I'm moving it around. Like, is this tolerable, or should I try to raise it a bit more? I've wiggled it sufficiently to give you time to test it. Because it's still running pretty good. Or do you think I should crank it up just a little bit more? Because I'm at 4,000 kilobits per second. Okay, I'm up here now, I guess. I'm gonna try cranking this up to 6,000. I was at 10,000 and the game is still kind of fighting me. So I'm gonna try cranking this up to 6,000 and seeing if that's like a noticeable downgrade in quality. All right, I'm still running like it should on Switch, but how does it look? Is it like a noticeable increase in for the 10 million? It started out at 16, like I think it was at 16,000. I think I recorded Soul Hackers 2 at like 48,000. Peace out, nuisance. That sounded a lot ruder than I meant for it to. General nuisance. Okay. That should, like... It's hard for me to, like, look. I'm assuming the fact that, like, since no one's vomiting anymore, that all is well. Should I set this to, like, 1? Okay, real quick. Should I set this to, like, 1 and see what it looks like? Or, like, 100? Like, just make it, like, really bad for a second? I'm gonna try 10. We're gonna set this to 10. This is gonna be the... Christ. This is going to be the last, goof, we'll say. Alright, it is now 10 kilobits per second. Alright, let's see how that looks in motion. Holy shit! Oh no, it just goes gray. That's not fun. Alright, that's not fun. It was fun for a second when, like, it just looked like... when, like, he got, like, Thanos snapped. Alright, no, that's not fun. I'll fix that. Alright, so let's set it to... Oh, 10's too low. 64 is the minimum. Alright, let's set it to 500. That should be a fix, right? I hope it doesn't, like, permanently fuck it up. That's what Daddy's talking about! This is great. No, we can make that. I can make that worse. We're gonna get this done. We're gonna find the absolute funniest bit rate. All right, we're going down to 250. All right, once the movement kicks in, I'm wiggling in a circle to... Oh, yeah! That's what Daddy's talking about! That's the crust I was looking for! Oh, that is sufficiently crusty. Did it crash? No, it did not crash. Okay. Okay, alright, that's it. That joke is done. Okay, but wait, alright. I say that joke is done. Let's fight an Earthworm real quick. I'm gonna terastalize and incinerate. Yes! It's running really smooth. Oh my god. I am looking at it on stream. This is incredible. Jesus Christ. Wow. Okay. That was... Has my mic been really loud this whole time? I'm sorry, have I been annihilating your ears with laughter? It should not be that loud. I am not shiny. Well, no, first off, the bitrate doesn't look bad on mine. This is a streaming thing. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. That's gonna be really obnoxious for people to listen to. Why is that so loud? Alright, so let's get this back to 6,000. Lower my mic by like 25%. And get this back. Oh my god. Alright. I think now we can... After 45 minutes of just like... Hello, Donnie. We've been having fun. After 45 minutes of just like annihilating our eyeballs, I think I've sufficiently pulled this stream back from the disaster that it was to being funny. Now that we got our mojo back, what do you say we actually do some teal masking, huh? Oh, Jesus. That's still fighting, but... Oh, let's do some teal masking, and the frame rate immediately crashes to 10. Ace, you missed a hell of a stream so far. You think it's really funny that the second Ace comes into the stream, the game's immediately like, Spain Core! I forgot that in Violet it's Uva Academy. Naranja just sounds so much better. Yeah, this is, maybe 6,000 was too much. I'm sorry, do those bushes look like solid gelatinous objects? You all saw that, right? Yeah, now that we're inside, it's a full 30. This is what the good Lord intended. So the dude on the left walking like he's got a stick jammed up his toes. This is mitosis. Yeah, Ace, we set the resolution down to like half. And then we really crashed the bitrate. Is Briar's ass like huge in those pants? Oh, of course, now she's got her hand. Like, look, man, that's like enough, like, fucking cake to, like, feed a Frenchman. Or 3. Like, you guys know, like, purple's my favorite color, but, like, the orange is just, like... It works so much better. I don't know, if I played Violet first, I don't think I'd be, like, as in love with Gen 9 as I am, is what I always say. Would you... Is this, like, a place that, like, you would choose to hang out? Like, at the rec center, like, everyone's like, oh, you can watch TV, and I'm like, this does not look like a comfortable area to watch TV. Like, you wanna go hang out near the water fountain back there? You know, like, for Kish, it was the opposite. Like, the future Paradox Mons were, like, the reason they love this. Like, would you sit and watch TV like this? This is like those, like, old, like, demo kiosks, like, at, like, Target and Walmart. You know how happy this person is? You're just standing in, like, near a window in a hallway. I probably won't be using this. No need to model that. Like, this is, like, a thing, right? That, like, kids nowadays, like, get, like, not MacBooks, like, Chromebooks and, like, tablets and shit in school, right? That shit's nuts to me. I love this little shingling. Like, what is it, like a cake? There's the bathrooms. What gender are you? Scarlet or teal or non-binary? have a name. Got an iPad to use it. Holy shit. Hey. That's fun. Yeah, like, the idea of, like, sitting here and, like, watching a... Like, there's no comfortable way to watch a movie with, like, this. Like, you ever see that, like, that Dark Souls video where it's, like, top 10 smoke spots in Dark Souls? Like, this is, like, the least, like, smokable spot in Kitakami. If someone, like, lit up a bowl here, like... I'd be like, why? Why here? If only we knew what the rooms looked like. Oh, well, that's probably why there's bugs in there. The rooms are full of Spinnerex. Do not give your dog chocolate. Oh, I forgot the frame rate. Alright, let me try something. Settings. I'll get this right one day. Going down to 5,000 bitrate, so... That did not really help. Get the floating... He's just... Dude, look at how strong this dude's fucking ankles are that he's just like squatting. It's like Deku. Holy crap, it is literally single-digit frames. Like, how slow she turned there, like you could hear like every bone in her neck cracking. Just like the pure like roboticness of like Carmine. It's like brother unit. Talk. He's actually farting really hard. You ever see it's like a picture of like a gorilla, not a gorilla, it's like an orangutan. It's some like great ape spitting water into the river. And someone's just like, yeah, the suction power of these apes are so strong, it can suck water straight up from the river like this. That was a really funny way to look at it. Whoa, can't take you. Come on, you can't call the Asian regions that anymore. Oh god, I could go in a Casseroya lake like this. Carmine just like spat out a bunch of like uncooked spaghetti noodles. James, come on. Oh, I could have played Earthbound. That would have been fun. Forgot about Earthbound. I think I wanted to bring Casey along for it. Like a couple games I wanted to. Like I really wanted to stream Dark Souls tonight, but I want to save that for like October is like the Halloween special. Oh, dude, we got the stick. Just like a wooden stick he found on the ground. I remember being really thrilled when I got the Roto stick. I put like 400 or 500 hours into this game before Teal Mask came out. So any updates to it was like, wow, epic. Remember that one of the goals of this trip. Yeah, I wish that I could have just spent the $35 solely on the Roto stick. Well, surprised I haven't. Jesus, man. Got the stick that Robonyan was violated with. Yeah, this is not good. I wonder if it's just Masui, because we were out in the Kitakami Wildlands and it was running just fine. Alright, let me try something else real quick then. It might be because there's so many, like, models around here. So many hot bitches that we just can't, do things right. Let's see if that helps. It did not. Carmine, join my team, please. Oh, the game crashed. Ace, how would you feel? I don't even know if you're still here. Ace, how would you feel like if someone said this to you? Like that you were just Spain core? You want to team up with the blueberry student? What if Carmine just, like, punched me right in the threat? And there's no part of the human body called the threat. What the fuck did I even mean? Throat. Okay. Aw, it wasn't even a lie. It's been said to me 5 more billion times this week. No. Even if I was, like, really horny and, like, asked someone to, like, hurt me during... If someone punched me in the throat, I think it would, take me out of the, experience. You ever been punched in the throat? It does not feel good. Hurts.
Well, what do you know?
What if Carmine could, like, shoot lasers out of her ears? Is it just me, or her ears, like, huge? Well, it depends on how hard you got punched in the throat, I guess. God, remember poor innocent little Kiki? He used to be baby. Oh god, please let this, like, the frame rate pick up during battle. Kinda did. This is not working. Oh, Jesus, man. I thought we were on to something. What changed? It was just so happy to not be, Ace, yes, the DLC, like... I mean, it's kind of gonna depend on how much you enjoyed base Scarlet and Violet, but, like... It was my game of the year last year. I fucking loved the DLC. I wonder if I could take it out from here with a smog.
Yeah.
Smog is a pretty weak attack.
But it turns out, when you're like, well, yeah, because I gave Kieran like 5 goddamn, or like 4 goddamn things. I have got to be able to do something. Yeah, the only downside is the base game Fun Gang not really being a factor until Mochi Mayhem. Alright. What programs can I kill? I mean, I do have... I don't know, I've got 100 tabs open. I could probably close a couple of those. Actually, let me... Here, guys, we're opening up Task Manager. That shouldn't show up on stream. What is eating the most CPU? Yeah, it's Firefox. What's eating the most of the GPU? That makes sense. Yeah, it's Yuzu and... Oof, ehehehe. Bottom. Alright, let's see what tabs I can close. I guess I don't need this. Just close that window. Didn't really help. Close that window. I just lost all those tabs forever, didn't I? What else can I... They didn't even really open up that much more space. What else can I close? Yeah, this stream is now me going through Task Manager to see what's taking up all the space. Gamer, I don't know how to say this. It's it's Firefox. There's really no way to there's really no way to get around that. Firefox is sure eating a lot of fucking memory right now. I don't know. Let's kill this. Don't need the JX launcher open. I almost just closed Yuzu. That wouldn't. Dude, look, he's doing the mochi dance. Don't need this open right now. Don't need paint open right now. How did that use more CPU? I really need Discord open right now. Okay, now somehow the game is running worse. I think it's just Masui Town. I think when we get out of Masui, we're gonna be fine. I don't know about that. It's like the nicest Carmine has been in this entire game so far. I'm gonna crack open a soda real quick, like. Yeah, it's like I was saying earlier, I wish Ryujinx worked better with Scarlet and Violet for me. Maybe it's just the rip I got, but like, no matter what I do, I cannot get this game to function on Ryujinx. I can get everything else to like run like twice, like, I play through Fire Emblem Engage, and like, I can get it to run at 60 frames per second, like twice as good as it does on Switch. No problems. Like, I play Fire Emblem Warriors. No frame rate drops. Scarlet and Violet come up, and, like, Ryujinx just, like, completely shits the bed. Like, it's the only reason I really keep Yuzu around, is because, like, it's the only emulator that, for some reason, can... It's not great, as you can see. But it's fine if I'm not recording. Recording is... takes up a lot of juice, too. Because like I said, when I tested this earlier, it was totally fine. I guess some games are just silly. Splatoon doesn't surprise me. Like, I feel like the paint's probably like a lot of like moving parts. Or the ink, rather. I don't play stupid baby games. As Karen runs away like a fragile child. I'm just glad that the audio isn't fucking up with it, too. If that was fucking up, this stream would be unplayable. Already... It's her, Adaman. Adawoman. Are her pupils bigger than, like, any other character in this game? Like, I know that's just kind of like the Adaman approach, but, like... It's, She's kind of giving me a little gray alien vibe right now. Oh god, I want to hug her and fucking, like, make her food. Oh, yeah. Huh, that'd track. I'm assuming the same person that did, like, Gita. World Ends Club. But like, look at Growlithe pupils. They're way smaller. I'm gonna be making this town my home. That's my... I don't have anything funny to say, I'm sorry. I goofed. You ever try to be funny on stream? It's not easy. Alright, if we can get back out into the wildlands. Yeah, look! The game picked up. Okay, well, bad example. Look, 0 issues. Well, Moradon didn't like that, but... no problems. Well. A Starly in 2024? Come on, developers. That's my only issue with Rika is the, her official art, like, I don't know how to, like, say it in a nice way. Kinda looks like a 12-year-old did it. And, like, not a particularly gifted at art 12-year-old. Like, something about, I don't know if it's, like, the pose, like, the face, something about it feels very, off. Yeah, it's nuts that, like, Mosui is the part that's running the worst, because, like, usually the Kitakami Wildlands are pretty rough. But, whatever. I'm guessing it has to just do with the models around. What delightful... One Geodude. Come, Kirin, we have talks to do. Oh no, like, I'm not shitting on Perrin's design. I think Perrin is one of the best designed characters we've ever gotten. Just, for some reason, her model's pupils were thrown... See, like, look, it's just Mosui Town. Everything else was fine. It's just Mosui Town. Oh. She wouldn't do that. Viewers, which one of the loyal 3 is your favorite? Delicious. I got a little bottle of grenadine. I've been mixing it with my Diet Coke. And I think I drank too much yesterday because my tummy hurt when I went to bed. Erect! I like Monkey Dory a lot. Karen, you kind of give me some, like, Remoraid trainer vibes here. But sure, why not? Like, Monkey Dory, like, I don't know. Whenever there's, like, a trio or, like, any, like, group of Pokemon, I tend to gravitate towards the one that, I noticed, I tend to gravitate towards the one that aren't the most popular. Like, with the Tapus, Bulu is my favorite, and I don't really ever hear anyone talking about Tapu Bulu. You know, people... I don't really think any, like... Whenever I hear people talking about the Galar starters, people are like, oh, Rillaboom sucks, Rillaboom's boring, and I'm like, this is like... I think Rillaboom's the only good design among the Galarian final stages. I went through that a little faster than I meant for it to. But, I don't know, I like Monkey Dory. He has a nice energy to him. I remember, like, trying to think about, like, what types they would be before the Toxic Chain ability was confirmed, and kind of confirmed they would at least be poison. And my thing was, I was thinking that Monkey Dory would be the first normal and ice type. Now, here's my logic. You ever see, like, those, like, videos of, like, the monkeys that hang out in hot springs in Japan, like Japanese mountains? Dude, it's Agios. Gyat! What is that thing? I forgot that he said kaiju. It's not that big, come on. But, like, it looked like one of those... It looks like those monkeys that, like, hang out in, Japanese hot springs up on cold, snowy mountains. So I was like, okay. Like, that kind of tracks for something that could... If we're gonna get a normal and ice type, if it's not gonna be a snowman, I'm thinking that, like, that would be... If I was to design a normal and ice type, it would be that breed of monkey. Maybe a Yeti? It's kind of hard to design dual-typed normals for what's left. Like, what do you do for a normal and steel type, huh? That came out a lot more aggressive than I meant for it to. Like, Kish's idea, you know, pre-Sun and Moon, Kish's idea for a normal ghost was like a bedsheet ghost, you know, before we got Mimikyu as a ghost fairy, and, you know, Hisui and Zoro and Zoroark is the actual normal ghost. Big guy with sword, normal steel. I can see that. But then, like, the only way I feel like it works, it would have to be, like, haunted armor, and, like, that, like, I automatically go to ghost steel. Oh, Titan could have been ghost normal. I could see that track. Shit, good call, Sarah. And you're a frog. Or rather, you're Sarah's frog, so I should be calling you Frog, huh? An interesting little moral conundrum we have. These are cute. Keep doing that when I mean to... Yeah, I was all excited for the picture. For the roto stick. And, you know, I never... Look at how cool this thing is! Look at the swag! Look at its huge testicles! Look at the swag! Sure hope nothing happens with that thing. What is going on over there? Oh, it's still the Terra Crystal. Well, we also got B-Barrel. Not B-Doof, but we got B-Barrel. That's kind of... I don't know why they haven't done it again. I mean, unless if you want to count Alolan Rattata and Zigzagoon. Well, Galarian Zigzagoon. If you want to count them, I guess. That one's a bit of a stretch, but... I'm gonna fuck that up 1,000 times in this stream. Like I said, I swapped what should be the A and B button. I swapped to feel more fitting for a PS4 controller, because that's what I'm using. I'm so sorry. Yeah, what if it was called Big Zagood? The answer is Casey would laugh. Me too. My take is, you know, like, normal, like, Mons can be cool, but, like, I never want to see a normal and flying Mon again. Never put one of those in my face again, please. Starly. If I wasn't, like, committed to the team at this point, because, like, I like this team. I'm gonna get into it. An encounter with that thing. I like this team. I'm committed to making Saucebuck work. I don't think it's necessarily going to be good. No, I totally bought the Flying Pig theory for Lechonk. If I was going to drop any Pokemon in here, I would drop Deerling. Because I've never used the Applin line before. And I think that would be cool. But, you know, I'm kind of committed to this, right? Then again, you know, I've got 2 poison types, so... That's the cool thing about Pokemon. You can have choice paralysis all day long. I guess the only issue with trying to use the Applin line is, like... Obviously, like, now you want to do it for the express purpose of using Hydrapple. But you know, Hydrapple's gonna come pretty late, assuming he... I mean, well, I fought, you know, to get the Dragon Tea in last. Do you think, like, she, like, drops slurs? Hold on, I'm gonna take a picture of us together. Here, here. We're gonna be so cool. Here we go. What is this? Damn it. Alright, hold up. I guess I gotta get, like, in front of her. We'll make this work. Hello, Hanyu. There we go. Alright, let's, That's what I want to do. Where does that even go? Like, do I have, like, a... Whatever. I don't know, like, I almost feel like Flapple, like, has the least reason to exist now. Because now Hydrapple just feels like this is where Applin was always supposed to go. Whereas I kind of felt that more about Flapple before. But then, like, I still use Appleton in raids. Like, I can find more of a use case for Appleton than I can for Flapple when Hydrapple exists. I don't know. It's a difficult call. I do hope that Flapple and Appleton get something nicer besides the Gigantamax that's never fucking coming back. Like, you know, like, when they do a Galarian Legends at some point, and, like, maybe sooner than you think, they're gonna have to hype up Dynamax and, it's a huge Petalil. It's fucking huge. They're gonna have to hype up the return of Dynamax and Gigantamax, and I don't think, like... I'm not gonna say that no one's gonna be like, yeah, fucking Gigantamax is back! What are you posing for, Stantler? Jesus. Stanch the fuck up. This is me nipples when I see Gigantamax scissor. Like, the return of Megas kind of, like, broke the internet, but, like, I think it's gonna be a resounding meh when they're like, yeah, Gigantamax is back. I don't know, I thought the same thing about Kalos, and, like, there it was. Like, especially with the updates that, like, Legends and... Fuck, a snake. I hate when Ekans moves. It looks like a real snake. With the advent of Legends and Scarlet and Violet, like... I think Sword and Shield really need another pass, and I think a Legends could really solve something about that. So, you know... They're gonna have to hype up Dynamax and Gigantamax again at some point. I was gonna show you one issue I had with this game, but, like, I can't until the, festival starts up. You know, if it wasn't for the fact that you can just leap over this, this would feel like a very classic Pokemon puzzle. Well, not puzzle, but, like, you see we got, like, the whole, Oh god, Miraidon's like... Oh god, Miraidon's shooting lasers at Ogerpon. Hit the poor girl right in her face. Like, you would walk into a town, and then, like, you would, like, go all the way up here, you'd see an item, and you'd be like, oh shit, it's behind a thing. So you'd walk back, and there'd be, like, a little path into the woods. And, like, boom, there's an item right here. Like, this felt a lot like that, but, you know... You can't really do that anymore because Kind of a... And it kind of kills that, doesn't it? It's the issue of it being in a 3D space and, like, having the movement that... Right on, is your left thing okay? I don't know. Open world is weird. We'll put it at that. I love Scarlet and Violet to death. I think Miraidon and Koraidon and Miraidon's movements feel really goddamn good. I love traversing with a fully kitted out Rhydon. But, like James says, I do miss level design. No, I'd say it's definitely designed around the Rhydons and, like, you getting abilities at, like, certain points. But I do think, like, the open world, like, is the big selling point, but I do think it would have benefited for more streamlining to allow for actual level design. Like, how do you make a dungeon with Scarlet and Violet's world design? You can't, really. You'd have to... You'd have to take away the... It would have to be like a challenge dungeon, like one of those temples in Breath of the Wild, where we take Miraidon away from you and, like, have you traverse, like, puzzles, I guess? But then, like, your trainer's movement doesn't really allow for that either. I remember still thinking that, base Ogerpon could be Grass and Ghost for this. So when I read this, I'm like, oh shit, are we finally getting a Rock and Ghost type? Because I see Teal Mask, and like, oh, you get Withered Greenery back. I'm like, oh, Grass and Ghost. Like, Fire Ghost, Water Ghost, Rock Ghost. And, you know, that sure didn't happen, huh? I don't know. It's just like, dungeons just... With 3D Pokemon... I'm sure it could work. They just certainly really haven't tried with it. Like, we had the two Galar mines, and... I don't know, do you even really call those dungeons? They're like... They're kind of just straight lines. Like, with a new background to look at. Aw. I'm gonna use this ogre to beat the shit out of your Dragonite. Kieran, take my phone and give us a thing. Yeah, X and Y kind of feeling like the last traditional Pokemon game is a really weird feeling, like, looking back. Like, when X and Y were first announced, it was like, oh, the future of Pokemon. And knowing that that is the last traditional Pokemon game is kind of a weird feeling looking back. Oh, that's it. I'd say my trainer's kind of got a goofy haircut. I could really use a haircut. I started going back out on shoots. Like, I'm doing what God intended for me again. Very happy. Very tired, but very happy. And, I haven't gotten a haircut since, like, March. And, like, boy howdy, I felt it when the wind kicked up there. I don't know. With, like, Gen 6, like, I want to divide it, like, pretty hard. Because, like, I think X and Y are mid as hell. But I genuinely believe that Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are the best Pokemon remakes. And, like, by a significant margin. Like, if I wanted to start a fight, I would only barely be exaggerating when I could say that maybe they're the only good Pokemon remakes. I'll let that sit around. That is only barely... that is only barely bait. Water Chingling? lot of tandem ice here. Like, I don't know. Heart Gold and Soul Silver are always going to be a hard sell for me, I think. Just because, you know, Gold and Silver are, like, that's my home. And I think a lot of the musical remakes, like the Legendary Beast theme, I think is such, like, a painfully drastic downgrade from how it was in Crystal. Like, I thought it lost all urgency. I get why it was done that way. And I'm not saying it's a bad redo. Like, I would listen to it and enjoy it. But, like, knowing that, like, there is a much better version that fits with me better? I don't know. I'm, like, by no means am I saying they are bad games. But, I've gone through Heart Gold and Soul Silver once. And in that time, I've gone through, like, Gold, Silver, and, well, Gold and Crystal, really, but, like, 10 times since then. And, I don't think Heart Gold and Soul Silver did enough to fix Johto's problems. And I think that should be, like, one of the big focuses of the remake. And I think, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire... I don't like Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, and I think Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire do a lot to fix what I don't like about those games. So, like I said, this isn't me trying to be negative. This is me just, I don't know, trying to explain what might be a pretty contradictory opinion to what most have. Like, trying to be, like, elaborate, or, like, not elaborate, or, articulate, that's what I want to say. Trying to be articulate on stream is a fucking fool's proposition. Because, like, I got lost trying to... Ooh. Should I... No, I fully acknowledge Gen 2 has problems. Like, when I say that it's, like, my favorite of the batch... That was a really stupid idea. Okay, it didn't kill the game. You know, in Sword and Shield, that crashes the emulator. Why did I name this thing Florigato? I don't remember what my logic was. I should rename this thing. Like, Gold, Silver, and Crystal have a lot of problems. But goddamn, were they the first video games I owned, and I loved them to death, and I loved their presentation. And, shit. I'll admit it's nostalgia. That is a huge heart on this thing. Acid spray, go! I remember, like, what Nobu Gasawara said about Crystal. It was either Crystal or Dragon Warrior 3. It's translated both, and he was just like, who the fuck decided it was a good idea to put just a full-ass JRPG on this system? It's like, I gotta translate so much shit. Now, like I say, my biggest issue with Gold, Silver, and Crystal is the level curve. Where, to a point where I think the best way to enjoy it as, like, a full Pokemon game and having, you know, like, 6 Pokemon on your team would be to, what I did during the Crystal stream back in 2018 was just trade in all your Pokemon so they're getting that EXP boost. No, I think the people that say Golds or Gen 2 are, like, bad are just, like, fucking stupid. No, it's not even like I don't even think that like that's a debate that's even like worth having. Like that's just factually incorrect. You got it from a YouTuber who was baiting. Yeah, look, the Masui cutscene couldn't run at double-digit frames, but this ran at the full 30. Come the fuck on. Yeah, 2 EXP candies. Damn, look at all that EXP candy. I did this for the EXP candy. I think people, like, I think there was an overcorrection on Gen 1 really bad. I'm becoming Gen 1's biggest stan. With just, like, how, like, easy it is to, like, pick up and play. And, like, have a full team of 6 with so little grinding necessary. I'd say the only time you really need to grind is, like, maybe right after Brock to catch a second party member up. From there, like, as long as you're getting everyone in the fray pretty frequently, like, and then, you know, kind of owing to the bad AI of the game, it does not take much to, Jesus Christ. It does not take much to beat Red, Blue, and Yellow. Well, it does not take a lot to beat Red and Blue. Yellow, I do think is harder if you insist on using Pikachu, which you should. That's half the fun of Yellow, is using Pikachu. But Pikachu is bad. Pikachu is very, very bad. And you're basically playing with a man down. Unless, like, you give it, like, all the juice. And if you give it all the juice... Jesus Christ, did they just hand us Flamethrower already? Hold up, I could just slam that on Natalie. I can't drop Pikachu. The idea of going through Yellow without Pikachu, like, is that... Like, I can't even entertain that. Yeah, wow. I'm gonna drop Smog, because 70 accuracy, LOL. Yeah, no, with Red, Blue, and Yellow, like, a lot of the time, like, when I get the 6 party member, like, I'm just using it for one move. Like, this guy's here just to use Surf. This guy's here just to use Thunderbolt. Well, no, Eevee, I'm kind of in a similar boat in that, like, I was replaying, Red. Well, it was Blue, actually. I am so sorry if anyone has epilepsy. Please avert your gaze. Yeah, that's the real dread. Ogerpon has epilepsy. I was finishing the decks on the 3DS versions and, like, going through, like, Red. I was going through Blue to get the last few things I needed. And I very specifically try to do things, like, out of order to, like, shake it up. But, I was going through Red, Blue, and Yellow, like, once a year for, like, all of the 2010s. And at this point, I think I've kind of tapped out, like, what vanilla Red, Blue, and Yellow have to offer me. I think they're just, like, legitimately fun games. I could pick them up at any point, but I'm probably gonna have more trouble in the future trying to actually finish a run of Red, Blue, and Yellow. Just because, like, the idea of, like, doing, like, Sylph at this point, like, I've kind of done that, like, 100 times. I think I'd rather just play something else right now. I know, I started this entire conversation like, oh, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm the Red, Blue, and Yellow apologist, and now I'm just like, oh, I don't know if I could actually finish Red, Blue, and Yellow. No, it's not like that. It's just, I love these games to death, and I think I literally have played them to death. Is my biggest issue. I remember once in 2010, like, someone was just like, he's like, what's your favorite Final Fantasy? And someone was like, it's a hard question to answer because I love Final Fantasy X. This is my favorite game of all time. But I've played it so much at this point that, like, I physically cannot play this game anymore. Like, the idea of, like, sitting down and playing another run of Final Fantasy X is too much for me. And, like, I get that. Like, I mean, he totally tapped. That's kind of how I feel with Red, Blue, and Yellow. Like, at this point, I've just about totally tapped RBY dry. Like, it would have to be something like I gen in a team of like, say, well, like Slowpoke really early on, just like things that you don't tend to get until pretty late. I swear that was soda pouring into my cup. If you heard that, it sounded sus. So like that's kind of where it is. Let's get Macklemore out. That is actually getting, like, painful to watch. I gotta see if there's something I can do about that. I really wish that Yuzu was still getting updated. Jesus. Let's see Smackdown. I haven't had Smackdown's effect go through in a hot minute. It's not gonna go through because, you know, Yanma's not going to last. I think the only way I could go through Kanto right now would be another run of, like, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Because the only time I played it was on stream, and it's been a while. Like, I think going through a Let's Go game right now would be pretty fresh. Especially now that I'm playing it to just, like, go through it instead of shiny hunting during the main thing. I think a Let's Go run would be pretty fun.
Blueberry Academy.
Teaching the art of Pokemon battling. Now, I came out of the stream earlier this year liking Black and White 1 less. That's not to say that I don't like it. I still think it's a good game. It's just, what I liked most about it, Legends and Scarlet and Violet kind of vastly improved on.
Feet.
I think that was the moment that the Grass Ghost stream died. Or the Rock Ghost stream died. I'm like, oh no. Jeez. Why is this happening? Oh my god. Alright, viewer, I don't know if you guys should look at this. This is bad. Ogerpon, change the fucking light bulb! Yeah, it sure would, Kieran! This would be a pretty miserable life. Good lord. What, now the whole emulator's like freaking out. Kitakami's breaking. A nuke went off. What, let's go? Like, look at this hell. Was it like a memory leak? What the hell happened? I gotta see if it's just the cutscene or if all of Kitakami is gonna do this. Runerigus should have been Rockin' Ghost! There are a lot of Pokemon I think should have been Rockin' Ghost. Obviously Runerigus, Cursula, and Galarian Corsola. I think Stakataka should have been Rockin' Ghost, and here is my logic. The version-exclusive Ultra Beasts all shared a type. Like, Buzzwole and Pheromosa. Holy shit, this is hell. Alright, I gotta, like, maybe warping back to Paldea real quick. I might have to just restart the emulator. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Oh, Buzzwole and Pheromosa, bug and fighting. Kartana and Celesteela were both steel. So it stands to holy shit! Yeah, I think I just need to reset the emulator real quick. Let me turn that off real quick. Anyway, point being, if they share the, like, they all share one typing when they're version exclusive. So, Stakataka obviously wasn't going to be fire, but if Blacephalon was Ghost and Fire, then it should have been Ghost. Rock and Ghost. Or Steel and Ghost, man. Just anything but fucking Steel and Rock. I'm so that's like one of those like normal and flying typings that I'm a little tapped out on. All right, real quick. I have drank like 3 grenadine dup Diet Cokes. I have to piss like a racehorse. I'm gonna be right back. Oh, probably should have muted the mic. My bathroom's very close. Now that I've sufficiently pissed out 3 grenadined up Diet Cokes, I think it's time for a 4th grenadined up Diet Coke. Yeah, I mean, I get you, Evie. Like, the second batch of Ultra Beasts did kind of, like, goof up a bit at, like, conventions. Like, what is it? Naganadel, like, doesn't have, like, the same stat total, but its speed stat isn't a prime number. But if you added 30 to its speed stat and gave it 151 speed, it would not only have the same stat total as the other Ultra Beasts, but then all of its stats would be prime numbers. Kyo, for the love of Christ, please do not ever say that again! That's the comic water. You guys ever watch Ordinary Sausage? I mean, that was the thing, James. Like, I thought that, before Sun and Moon were announced, like, I legitimately thought that Z, like, when it came out, was going to be the first time that we got a mid-generation batch of, Pokemon. Because I'm like, 72 Pokemon? Fuck no. Like, where's the rest of my fucking Pokemon? I thought it was, like, a big meta thing. And who knows, it might have been, like, now knowing what we know now. Ugh, sausage juice. It was his joke, Mr. Krabs. This isn't just like grenadine. It's apparently got like some cherry infused in, because grenadine's just supposed to be like pomegranate. But this grenadine has cherry in it as well. That's delicious. Okay. Take a look. Levincia as God intended. Well, I mean, not, but like, you know, not as face meltingly awful. Me. I don't know what I'm doing with that. I'm sorry. Oh, that is not a heart. That is a tongue. Okay, whoops. I probably can't justify my response now. You know what game I've been playing also on emulate? God, did it freeze again? Oh god, it fucking froze again. That just sounds like an EpiPen, James. Boy, this emulator sure does not like loading screens. What a fucking disaster of a stream. Holy shit. I am never gonna... No. I'm gonna upgrade my PC probably within the next half a year. Like, I want it up before March, so when I get when, you know, all the Square games that just drop de novo and I can yoink them, that I can play them efficiently. Because I tried the Final Fantasy 16 demo on this, and that went about as well as this stream has. So I want to upgrade my rig a bit. And that'll probably be when I come back to Violet, because I thought I was going to be able to get through the Teal Mask during this stream, and man, if we get to see Ogre Pond tonight, that'll be a miracle. A silly little experience we've had. Head to Kieran's house. Okay. I like Levincia's music. It's very good. It's very good. This is where I hunted for, the shiny hunted for Rotoms, and they kept getting all stuck in the wall. Okay, for some reason I thought that was a blue Curlia, and I was like, no way. Yep. Get the fuck on. Okay, here's the thing about... Like, you can see Wattrel, right? And, like, you know that, like, it's supposed to be a big white eye with, like, the black pupil, right? But, like, I, the entire time, was just seeing, like, the eye and, like, the little white bit is its eye, and, like, the big white thing that's supposed to be its big pupil is just its marking. Like, in the anime, like, it's clear that it's a giant white eye, but, like... I can't see this as anything else but, like, the big white just being the marking. Like, it doesn't look like it's going like, oh, to me. Like, the eyes emoji. Like, it's got tiny eyes with white eye markings, right? You see the vision here, right? I'm gonna leave before anyone can challenge me on that. Alright, let's see if we can avoid, it freezing on me this time. On. There we go. Just takes a little finagling. Carmine, have you been sitting here all day? She's just been sitting here racistly berating this poor kid the entire day. Okay, see, look. This is like a single shape that's moving like jelly. This is a slime creature. You see what I'm going for here, right? It's like the Charlian grapes. It's kind of gross. Fuck these things. What was your problem? Yeah, I went to the fair recently, and I got I paid $15 for a Polish sausage, and I gotta say, man, it sucked. That is, like, legitimately one of the worst pieces of meat I've ever put in my mouth. Like, you ever, like, get a sausage and, like, you bite into it and, like, the skin just doesn't, boy, every kid in this town is a fucking brat. What the hell do you mean by that? Is this person just going up to Carmine's house? Okay. Look, right, like, you can clearly see that, like, Kieran's, like, grandpa's there. But, like, the wheels on this truck aren't rendering. So it just looked like the truck has legs. You see what I'm getting at, right? Like, there's the truck legs. It's just a truck. Truck legs. This is... What an event, huh? Yeah, but no, it was not a good sausage. I don't regret paying for it because I specifically went to the fair to get that sausage because I always saw it as a kid and I was just like, oh, that sounds like it could be good. And I never got it. But I got it this time and, like, the skin just, like, it wasn't crisp, so, like, you bite into it. And, like, you pull all the meat out from the casing. And, like, the casing itself isn't, like, pulling... Like, you could, like, yank on that shit and it's not gonna come off. And, like, so it's like I'm sucking... It's like I'm sucking just sloppy, like, greasy... Not undercooked, but, like, way too juicy meat out of, like, this, like, fucking intestinal tube. And, like, I'm just, like... I don't know. I'm really picky with, like, hot dogs and sausages, so, like, I'm trying not to vomit when I'm eating this thing. And, like, there's a lot of people there, I'm like, I can't just throw this away, I paid $15 for it. And, like, I don't know, that was the moment that, like, the rest of the fair was kind of ruined for me at that point. Like, I was looking around for something to do, and I was just like, now I just kind of want to go home. Like, it was, like, that bad. And then I go to this this funnel cake stand, and it's like ran by the local church for a good cause. It's like, oh, we're gonna help with the food bank. I'm like, yay! And like I go there, I'm like, hey, can I get a funnel cake? And they're like, whatever. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean, whatever, man? Like, it was just me. Like, I don't know. That the art exhibits were cool, but like anytime I had to deal with anyone, I was just like, I don't want to be here, man. And I had to shoot the next day, and I was kind of nervous about that because it was the first one in a long time. And I didn't have a good time at the fair. Or I did up until, like, the second I ran out of art exhibits to look at. Because when I had to, like, deal with anything else that wasn't art... Just, my enjoyment of that place just, like, it cratered. Carmine. I kin. Is it like Carbide and Kieran's like bangs like look super uncomfortable to deal with? Like I just want to like take a fucking hairbrush and brush them out of their goddamn faces. I feel like I'm gonna put like I said, I've got pretty long hair right now. I'm gonna put my like bangs like I'm gonna get all my bangs out. I gotta take my headphones off real quick. Get my bangs entirely down. And put it like directly in the middle of my forehead. Like, all right, let's see if I can do that like twist they've got going on. Yeah, if I had to experience this for more than 30 seconds, I would, I can't say that on YouTube. I would be very unhappy and simply move it out of my face, which I'm currently doing. That is a very uncomfortable looking hairstyle. Costco tiramisu sounds good. When I first played Teal Mask, I got this huge pack of brown sugar tea, brown sugar black tea. Or what is it? It's like brown sugar tea, boba mochi. Brown sugar boba tea mochi. That's what it was. And it was like 60 of them. And I was just, like, chowing down on them, guzzling down Diet Coke, and playing Teal Mask. And my stomach hurt so bad afterwards. And I drank, like, an entire pot of coffee. And, like, I brewed it way too strong. And, like, that was not good. I mean, no, it was delicious. But, hello, Cookie. Hello. Welcome to Mario Kart. So point being, anyway, if you're in a position where you can drink an entire pot of strong coffee and eat like 30 pieces of mochi, don't. Oh, Carmine, you're incorrigible. It's like you're going to the fair and it's like, hey, can I get my flip-flops? And your friend's like, I'm gonna beat you into the fucking dirt. Well, that's my issue, Kyo, is like I wouldn't do a stream like that just because of like how picky I am with like hot dogs and sausages. Like I only ever eat Hebrew Nationals for hot dogs. And then I got a hot dog when I went to the Nats game, the Nationals game in 2008 once. I got a hot dog there after always hearing that like baseball game hot dogs were like the best way to get food poisoning. But they were just selling Hebrew Nationals there, so I was like, cool, like, I guess sport game hot dogs are good now. And in 2012, when I went to the Washington football team game, you can't say that team name anymore, I got a hot dog there, and it wasn't good, and I got, like, violently ill from it. And, like, that just kind of, like, settled in, like, shit, like, I'm gonna be picky about hot dogs for the rest of my life. Hey Cookie, if you're still here dealing with this, my emulator is not happy with me in Mossui Town. Mighty Anna, huh? So like, I don't know. I can do the Comic Fire ranked sausage stream right now, right here, right now. Number 1, Hebrew Nationals. Number 2, Costco. If we're just going for hot dogs. Number 1, Hebrew Nationals. Number 2, Costco. Number 3 through Infinity. Everything else, because I'm not testing them or trying them. Oh yeah, no, you pay out the ass for like a stadium hot dog. I remember I saw Fleetwood Mac live in concert with my dad. And like they were selling individual cans of like, and it wasn't even like good beer. It was like not like Natty Light. It wasn't that, like, low quality. But it was, like... I'm gonna say, like, a can of Budweiser was, like, $15. And I'm like, no. Well, first off, I was 2018. I had only, like, just turned 18 at that point. So, was not getting beer, but the idea of, I have never been so desperate for a drink that I've been willing to pay $15 for one beer. In fact, I had the chance to prove that, because when I went to Disney with Casey, when we were at Epcot, I kind of wanted to try some mixed drinks there. But, it was like a really small margarita. Like, I wish I had a webcam to, like, so I could, like, hold up a small cup that I have right next to me. Imagine, like... Okay, just, like, imagine the size of a standard, like, soda can. Like, right now, I've got a can of Diet Coke right here. You can hear that. So, imagine, like, if this Diet Coke can was half full of margarita. Like, half of a soda can. And the person selling you that wanted $15 for it. You'd call them a lunatic. Anywhere else but at Epcot, apparently, where everyone and their mom had $15 margarita shots. So, you know. Like, I get when you go out, you're paying more for alcohol because, like, it's the experience, you know, they've got the, they've got their liquor licenses to keep up. Like, that's where they're making their money. Like, I go to a burger place and I pay, like, $5.50 for a pint of beer. I'm cool with that. Like, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna do it every day, but I'm doing it to have a nice time out. Like, if I'm going out to eat at this point in life, I'm already, like, doing it as, like, an entertainment expense. Like, it's going to a movie at this point. To go to, like, Red Robin to get a hamburger. So, shit, like, what's $5 more to get a good beer, right? Like, I just don't go out like that anymore. You can't really anymore. You can't really just go out and eat out. Super common. Well, unless you got a shitload of money, in which case, you know, you do you. But I certainly can't. I do my, like, my tri-weekly trips to Costco, like, once every 3 weeks. Drop a fucking mint on that and make it last. I really thought it was a fun idea that Poltergeist and Sinistra kind of like swapped, like, you know, like, oh look, it looks fully evolved, but like the second stage looks like the smaller version compared to like Poltergeist and Sinistra. Oh, Carmine, you're incorrigible. I like that the Monkey Dory mask kind of like looks like a Kamen Rider mask. But it's a fun line. I was a little, like, tired of Grass and Ghost, even though, you know, I've spent, like, half this stream saying how much I wanted Ogerpon to be Grass and Ghost. But, like, we just got so many so fast. Like, X, Y, and Sun and Moon adding, like, 2 each. But I like Sinistra, and I like Poltergeist. No, she's just sweetie. She just doesn't know what the hell she's doing. Carmine is a good character. She's one of my favorites. I think she gets a bad rap. I also think just, like, coming at it now, like... You know, I've got, like, little, like, cousins and nieces and nephews at her age. Like, I don't know. I just think it's, like... at this point. Like, oh, kids. I remember being a dipshit teenager. I remember how hard it was.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'll agree that Sinistra is my favorite Convergentmon, but really like Toadstool. I could take or leave Toad's Cruel, but Toadstool, like, flapping around with its little, like, Oh, Keo, it really hurt. I'm joking. Toadstool flapping around with its little feet. I don't know. I love that. I think it's just adorable and funny. I don't know if you guys know. I think it's like the internal name, or like there's data or whatever, that Toadstool and Toadscruel were originally going to be convergent lines of Magikarp and Gyarados. Their internal names are like Oka King and Oka Dose or something or whatever, implying like mountain, like a mountainous, like probably another like ground. I'm gonna say grass ground Magikarp and grass ground Gyarados, or maybe a rock one. Who knows? For those who have played Persona 5 Royal, does Jacques give you, like, a Dr. Maruki vibe? What are you doing to me at night? Did Gulpin spit in this? Oh, Rock Magikarp and Rock Dragon Gyarados would have been really cool. Gulpin, what did you do? Yeah, something about this, like, I can so clearly imagine Billy Kamitz's voice coming out of him, you know, God rest his soul. Man, let me tell you, I play, like, I talked about this in one of the earlier streams this year. Like, I had, like, a really bad issue earlier in the year with, like, an anxiety attack kind of, like, costing me professionally really badly. And so, like, right in that, like, I fire up Persona 5, like, in my spare time, Persona 5 Royal. And just, like, coming out the other end of that, like, a lot of the games, the stuff with Dr. Maruki really hit pretty hard. And then, you know, knowing that, you know, Billy Comet's died afterwards, it's like, Jesus. That'll hit really hard. And kind of, I don't know, I'm going to say help me snap out of the funk, but I'm not totally there yet. Anyway, let's see what we can hatch out of this egg. Is that a Pachirisu? It's like, you know, like, none of the Poke-clones have, like, translated names. And, like, Pachirisu is, like, just sparking... Like, Patchy Patchy being the onomatopoeia for sparking and Risu meaning squirrel. So, like, what would you translate that to? Spark squirrel? Or if you, like, want to, like, go the Final Fantasy VII route and just, like, turn the Su into a TH, like Aerith or Sephiroth. You could call it Patcherith. Would you train Patcherith? Almost sounds like Lilith. I got Turtwig out of my, Boy, the stream really got delayed. You guys are super far behind now. When I first got this egg, I got Turtwig, so I'm curious to see what I get this time. I'm going to Spark Whirl. That's good. That's a good one. I like that. You know what? I'm gonna take that Spark Whirl. It is because it also sounds like Sparkle. I'm gonna bet that I get Piplup out of this one. We'll see. Do I have any Pokemon with Flame Body? Because this is gonna take it. I mean, it's not gonna take very long. I think we're. Yeah. All right. The egg's already about to hatch. We're not gonna bother. I love how fast they hatch on like the Rhydons. It's like, I did an egg hunt in a BDSP specifically so it would take longer, and boy fucking howdy did I get what I wanted. Super curious. Is it, okay, alright, let's take your bets. I'm putting on Piplup. Let's see what we get. I'd personally like another Turtwig. Hey! I guess Turtwig was just meant to be, huh? Well, oh, but it's a female, too! You know, I spent a lot of this stream sitting here talking about, like, wanting to make Saucebuck work. But now it's like, the fact that, like, I've hit Turtwig twice, it's a female, kinda guessed it. Is this fate telling me that I should use Turtwig? But I used Turtwig during the Platinum stream. So, I don't know, it's hard to say. Sorry, Turtwig. Maybe if you end up being in one of the Legends games, I will definitely choose you. Unless there's something else I want. Though I don't know, like, now that Torterra gets Shell Smash, I don't know, I could make that work. It's definitely going to be a hell of a lot easier to use than Saucebuck will be, but I have made my bed, and we are going to lay it. Oh no, I'm probably gonna make like a whole different team when we do Blueberry here. I obviously didn't make a whole different team for Teal Mask here like I did when I first played Scarlet, because I kind of wanted to, like, interweave them here. Or, at the very least, just... It would take time to do all that. Like, I've already found that, like, trying to keep a good pace through Scarlet and Violet on stream is kind of a difficult proposition. Which is why I'm aiming for the EXP charm here. But yeah, when Blueberry Academy comes, like, when we get to Indigo Disc, we're gonna use a different team. So, I don't know. Maybe I will use Turtwig in that, huh? Yeah, let's use, let's bring Torterra into Blueberry. Torterra will be my starter for Indigo Disc. Let's see if I remember that in half a year when we come back to this. Of course, that means now we should choose its name now, so I can remember. Here comes she! Here it comes. Look at her go. Her whimsical ass. Hey, Casey. He came just in time. You get to see Ogrepon's whimsical ass. Today's the Festival of Masks, and like they're getting like sucked into like quicksand. I'm silent. Oh, Carmine.
It's okay, Spain Court. Just ignore her.
Man, that's the worst part about Teal Mask. This that bitch is grabbing my stick. And I think it's a nice touch that we don't actually get to see the picture until we beat Indigo Disc. Well, can your heroes help out the apocalypse going on in the background? Kieran, what? You really remember that he's a child here. He grows up a little fast by Indigo Disc. But he really is just a poor little guy here.
Candy apples, Charlie! Candy Mountain, fucking never mind, whatever.
Do kids even know Charlie the Unicorn anymore? Oh, there she goes. Okay, never mind, sorry. So here's another little nitpick I have about the world building in Scarlet and Violet. And this is where I first... Oh, it does say Alola Blue. I thought this said Blue Hawaii. Anyway, the fact that it says Strawberry instead of Rost, like, this was in the base game too, but this was the first time I noticed that the game wasn't using in-lore established berries anymore. Like, Rost berries are still here, but like... Strawberry... I don't know what the hell a strawberry is. Like, don't you mean a normal berry? Don't you mean a... I don't remember if there's a grape one. A Greppa berry! But, like, the fact that they were using, like, actual food here, I guess it's to help ground newbies into the series and, like, the world. Like, if I said, here's a Rost berry shaved ice, you wouldn't know what the hell I was talking about, but... I don't know, something about it felt a little weird. Plus, like, a lot of, like, the for fun berries, like, stuff like Rabuta berries, or, like, Watmel berries, like, those not being around anymore. James and I were talking about this. It just feels like a one little world-building quirk that's been, you know, falling by the wayside. Yeah, it would be, well, no, it would be, honeydew. Well, that is like a melon, huh? But I think, like, the melon they're doing is, like, the Japanese melon. Candy apple. Yeah, look, candy raspberries. Though, to be fair, you know, yeah, it's bitter, so they're going for a different thing. But, like, you know. But I guess I don't know. Maybe I might just be stupid. The fact that I'm complaining about all that when slightly to the right, everything I wanted was right there. Okay, this... Alright, maybe I'm stupid. I guess I was just... Look at that. It's like as a human does. It remembers the bad and not the good. So, well, fuck. Don't I look like a fucking idiot now? Look at big bad comic fire. Yummers. Was Leppa supposed to be an appleberry? I guess I just never thought about that, but I guess that makes sense. No, I could absolutely see someone just like straight up like they make a candy apple and then like they bite into it and like the apple and just like comes out and jump scares them. Like that absolutely tracks. What the fuck are you, Karen? I could go for some ice cream. I could go for some ice cream right now. Made with milk from Kitakami, huh? That sounds yummers. Is Kieran not rendering? Or am I just stupid? No, he's right there. Is he? Is that Kieran? Where the fuck is Kieran? There he is. Like, at this point now, I'm worried that, like, he vanished into the ether. No, I haven't had ice cream in a while. I really wanted to grab some Oreos earlier, but... I don't know. I had to replace some parts of my car, and it ended up being really expensive, so, like, spending money on, like, snacks now doesn't really appeal to me. I'm like, yeah, I could get ice cream. Or I could just get food. Monkey Dory! That's me in the supermarket. Look at how cool these masks are. Doesn't look anything like Pheasantipity. Yeah, these look like Kamen Rider masks. I love pears. Pears are good. Thanks, local kid. Yeah, I was never huge into candied apples. I liked the candy, and then now I have all this apple that I don't really want. Or they were like smaller apples. Or I don't know why. Like, I'll just go eat candy. You know. I was I don't know. Oh, Ogrepon! Why can't Maridon come to the... Well, he'd probably eat everything. That's valid. Ah, the beautiful Kitakami night sky. What the hell am I falling off of? Child begs. Jesus. What a line. There you are, Kieran. Yeah, it was like I liked the candy and or the caramel and the nuts, and then I don't know. There was just a lot of apple. Nowadays, if I wanted to do that, I wouldn't eat it off the stick. I would cut it clean off the stick, and then like cut it into slices, and then like eat it as like a and eat it like that. But the bite-sized pieces would be good, I'd say. I would eat caramel apple slices or candy apple slices. I don't ever think I've had like a candy apple. I think I've only ever had caramel apples. I cannot wait to see how hellish Ogre Ousting is going to be. Well, looks like the 30 frames are doing. I have only ever done Ogre Ousting once, so I sure hope I remember how to do this. Man, how hard could it be, right? Here we go. I'll just collect all of these, why don't I? Haha, you can scream. Oh, that would be really good too. I do like dipping apples. Okay, no, so... That's easier than I remember it being. I'm sure it gets harder. Like I said, I've only ever, like, the tutorial round of, Ogre Ousting. I've only ever done once, so, I don't remember much about it. Yeah, imagine this with the busted bitrate. Casey, you missed some real funny shit earlier. We made this hell. Oh, Leaf has awoken from her nap. Of course, didn't they, like, nerf this? A crusted tit, right? Yep. Yeah, imagine if I, like, scratched my boob and just, like, eye boogies came off of it. Sorry. Like, you wake up with eye boogies, why don't we wake up with tit boogies? Just like a real crusty boob of a tit, you know what I'm saying? Yummers. Yeah, all your breast milk like dries up. Oh, that's the issue. You just can't hold all that, so now you have to. You gotta ration it out, and then you know the Pokemon. All right, cool. I remember the issue with this shite. A greedy Squovit! Fuck off, you greedy Squovit! Where the hell are you? There it is. That's a greedy greeting. I'm gonna take all of my fucking berries. I'm beefing this bad, I know it. God, they're all appearing. I just need those. Come on! No, they're eating my berries! Fuck off, you greedy Squovit! Oh god. Oh god, I'm gonna beef this bad. Jesus Christ. Oh god, am I gonna be able to pull this off? I'm pressing Y, I can't make it back to the berry tables! I beefed it, I fucked up! Jesus Christ, I was talking a big motherfucking game. Ah. I couldn't beat Carmine's record. Yeah, it's like, wow, the one time I couldn't just, like, knock it out from the jump. Oh, whatever, I got the EXP charm. That's the whole reason I came here. Something about her, like, posing happily and dramatically while, like, the apocalypse happens, like, right behind her. Is murdering me. No. Yeah, so's the sky. But yeah, no, because, like, she goes out on the field and, like, all the Squovit's ingredients are just like, ah, shit. It's like, oh god, she's here. Everyone be cool. Why do you think Ogre Pond chanced it, huh? It's like, yeah, you know what? This is the year I feel like somewhat exposing myself to the people that hate me. Everyone be cool. There's a fucking Ogre Pond in the distance. Jesus Christ. Look at it. It's fucking Ogre Pond. Boy, howdy, the fisheye lens. That's horrifying. I wanted to see if I could get that close before the cutscene activated and get maybe a better picture. It's okay, Ogrepon. I used you to defeat Serapagos. And most things in the DLC. It was you and Archaludon and Indigo Disc, mostly. Boy, we got, like, right up in that thing's face, huh? I like that Ogrepon apparently knows a little English. Yeah, so you just, like, puts, like, 2 cashews, like, right up to your ear, and it's like, listen to this, it's nuts! Is that funny? Is that anything? Oh no, Carmine, you're too good at ousting ogres! You ousted an ogre. Chase after that mysterious kid. Don't do that, Keo. My pawns can't take all the ogre. Jesus Christ, she's twitching like an axe. That doesn't mean anything, I'm sorry. Oh, backflip. Oh, baby! Oh, look at her go. fucking love Ogerpon. It's really funny that, like, how quickly she became the fan favorite of Gen 9. Like, when they, like, took, like, a popularity, like, poll, like, after the DLC dropped, the only, like, she took second place, but they were counting all 4 forms as different Pokemon. And she, like, didn't take, like, she wasn't much farther behind first place. Wait, you see one weird thing, and you're like, oh shit, legends are real.
Huh. Whatever.
I mean, yeah, it's a miscommunication plot, and you can take or leave those, but... I think Carmine made the right, choice. I could get hurt going up the mountain. Yeah, where did we, like, put that mask that Kieran didn't see it? Because, like, you can see, like, it was a giant mask. Alright, here, everyone, look at the delightful rapture real quick, because that 4th Diet Coke really ripped its way through me, I'm sorry. BRB! Ah, wonderful. Yeah, they just, like, store it in Miraidon's mouth. It's like, quick, Miraidon! It's doing it pretty frequently. You could make a beat to this. Apocalypse-type beat. Alright, from a distance, does this not look like an E-Electric? Like an electric going backwards? You can see what I'm getting at, right? I also thought this Stantler's nose was a little more red, like a little like Rudolph. This kid is fucking epic. Ah, shooting stars in conjunction with this. What a visual. It really isn't much of a festival, is it? It's like 3 stands, and you run around popping balloons. Then again, you know, the county fair really wasn't much to... Well, it had all the rides. But I didn't ride the rides, because every time I would ride the ride as a kid, I would just get nauseous. I'm a full-grown adult now, I just want to go look at art and eat shitty sausages. I'll skip the sausages next time. I'll go food actually. I'll go get food I actually want. Look at this motherfucker go. Yeah, I guess it is just a memory leak. The longer we do this, like, it just starts, like, doing this, like, flashing thing. So, I don't know. There's, like, probably like 20 minutes left of this stream. We could, I don't know, we could call it. Yeah, I think now might be a good time to call it, just because, like, alright, like, we've clearly hit the limit of, like, what this PC can do with emulating Violet. I already intend to upgrade, so I think the next time we stream Violet, we'll plan for it. Though, let's rename, that Turtwig real quick so we know. There's only one thing that we could name a starter. Startilda. So I should have an upgraded PC by March. So you know that'll be the first thing that we come back to stream when I've got a 4080 nestled safely in there with a much better CPU. So I do believe now is a good time to call it a stream. So thank you so much for the goofy fun that we had. So we're gonna be doing more streams on this week. Tuesday, we should be doing the finale of Explorers of Sky with Casey. Thursday, well, now that that's done, I'm not sure if we're gonna... we might just use Thursday as like a recording day from here on out, and then Friday is when I would like actually stream, and I mean, I gotta go find a new solo stream. I mean, I guess we could just go back to Black and White, too. Though, I also do want to jump back into Pokemon X. I really want to, like, finish... I'm sorry, Pokemon Y. I really want to finish those Pokemon Y streams before more, like, well, obviously before Legend ZA comes out. And before, like, it'd be nice to get further in before even more ZA info comes out. So... the next solo stream might just be going back to more Pokemon Y. We can do that. Or Friday, you know, like, I've still got Fire Emblem Birthright with everything that I want to do with that. So, we've got a lot of options. So, yeah, let's melt the world one last time in an environment that it won't completely fry everyone's brains. Let's take the settings, let's go to encoding, and drop this to 250. I'm gonna wiggle this around. I'm gonna see how that looks when I move the, Come on. Come on. Go gray. Yeah! Yeah! Let's move it around. Yummers. A beautiful way to end a beautiful stream. Why do I always go... Sorry, Tommy. But yeah, that will be it for this stream. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I hope you have yourselves a wonderful rest of the weekend. I'm gonna get this back up to 10K of a bitrate. Hope you all have yourselves a wonderful weekend, given that it's close to ending. I am going to rest my hand. I was going to go back and, you know, play more Monster Hunter in my PSP, but my hands are actually killing me from holding that small system, so I might just go watch Revolutionary Girl Utena. So that sounds like fun. That is what I'm going to do. I hope you all have a fun rest of your Saturday night. I hope your Sunday is peaceful, and I hope that the week ahead brings you things that are not shit. Doesn't have to be great. Doesn't even have to be good. I just hope that at the very least, it is not shit. Thank you so very much for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and take care.